Hello, traders. It is Monday, January 18th. We are into the afternoon part of the session. Today, I'm doing something a little bit different today. Thought I would let the early morning session go, try and find some stocks that look good for perhaps the last couple of hours of trading, and something that you can even watch after hours and prepare for the next day. So, a little bit of a short term swing type of trading format. If you like this type of pick better, please give it a thumbs up. I realized that by recording early in the morning, a lot of times the market was still trying to set up lots of great stocks in those videos, but by the time I got that video out, maybe an hour had elapsed and a lot of the meat of that trade had already passed. So let's take a look at what the market's doing first. We always need to start with the market. We are going to have a dip this afternoon, and we're positioned for it. I'm currently long the SPY February 21. They expire this Friday. I'm long the 338 puts, and I bought them for a price of about $2 and I think 40 cents, something in that range. In any case, here's why I think we're going down. We had this drop on the open today. That was because of the Apple announcement that they were going to miss their revenues because coronavirus was impacting supply chains. Tried to bounce, tried to bounce, tried to bounce. Now, here's what happened almost every market drop has bounced, and the market's been able to recover and grind higher. This one was a little bit different. We saw some selling. This long red bar right here is the key to all of the price patterns. Now, I had mentioned this in the chat room and I said we could get a nice little bounce off of this. I'd like to see that halfway point preserved on that long red candle, and then I would actually short here because we had the 10P indicator starting to really decline. But we did have a tiny little cross here. The long red candle was because we had a lot of dip buyers who instantly bought the open, figuring that the market would rebound. Once the selling started to take hold and the low of the day was breached, we saw lots of stops triggered, and that's what causes these long red candles. When you see these long red candles, you need to identify if that is because stops have been triggered or because there is legitimate heavy selling pressure. I saw this bounce right in here. We're to the halfway point of this long red candle. We had a little cross right here in the 10P indicator. I took a chance and I bought some calls in here, and I thought the market might be ready to rebound now that we had taken out those stops. I was wrong. I lost money on that first trade, stopped out somewhere in this area. Now I knew that this breach right in here of the prior day's low and this heavy selling that followed with another breach of that low after 2 hours of trading, that we were going to see some heavy selling. So in the chat room, I said, look, everybody, we've got multiple support here. We've got a nice 10P cross, so you can get long here. Buy your stocks. We've been buying a bunch of stocks, and now once we hit this peak here, look what happened to the 10P indicator. It's starting to tell us that there's some danger ahead. And from this low, I'd mentioned to everyone in the chat room also, folks, this is going to be a bear trend day. Yes, the market has been strong. Yes, we should see a nice little decent bounce that lasts for an hour. Look at that, almost an hour to the minute. Then we'll see late day selling. We probably won't get a decent bounce until maybe the last half hour of trading. So I'm expecting us to drift lower, possibly challenge that low of the day, but to finish on a pretty weak note. Maybe somewhere around the 335.50 level would be my guess. So we're starting to see a little bit of selling. We need to focus on the short side right now for today. Longer term, the market's still in decent shape. The bid has been very, very strong, and that's one of the stocks I'm going to highlight. But I'm going to go back into the market and take a look at the daily chart. And here you can see we've really been compressing here for about the last 5 trading days, not able to really advance. Tiny little bodies indicating that the market tends to close where it opens. So intraday, we're not seeing a lot of price movement. So right now, we can expect the low of the day, and we can expect the bulls to try and return and to support this level right in here. So I would not be holding a lot of overnight short positions right now. If you've got some really weak stocks, You can sell some out of the money bearish call spreads, but I would not do nearly as many of those as I would bullish put spreads. And right now, we've got 6 bullish put spreads and we have 2 bearish call spreads. So that is a ratio of about 3 bullish put spreads to 1 bearish call spread. That's a decent mix right now. I think that's a really nice mix for us to have. Gives us a little bit of a hedge. We're looking for a flat market in here. So don't go overboard on bearish trades today, even though I think the market's going to be selling off this afternoon. I am long SPY puts for the day. I will be out before the close. I do not want to be short overnight. This market momentum, way too strong. This is when coronavirus came out. Market didn't even care about coronavirus. It's focused on, yeah, it's going to be here, it's going to run its course, and then we'll be back on track. No problem. And so with bond yields near historic lows and fixed income generating negative real rates of return, investors are forced into equities to generate any kind of decent return, so they're willing to weather some of these speed bumps. We got to be careful that this corona speed bump doesn't turn out to be something much greater than was expected. For right now, market's going to take Apple's news and say, yeah, when you show me exactly how much the profits are going to be down, then I might get worried about it. When I see 4, 5, 6, 10, 20, 50 companies starting to report similar, then we'll sell. But until then, asset managers are going to err on the side of being long, meaning they really want to be long this market. And it's going to take something extraordinary to shake them out. So you can see the market is still starting to weaken a little bit. I'm going to keep the SPY up on the back in the background. This indicator is golden. So let's take a look. I do want to focus on the long side. So I went into a heavy buying search right here. I like Walmart. You can see, and we did sell a Walmart bullish put spread into earnings that expired last Friday. Beautiful, beautiful trade. We used that buy into earnings search, so we knew it had a 75% chance of running higher into the number. It was able to tread water. Great trade for us. But we get this nice little breakout on Walmart through this 100-day moving average. Do I like buying Walmart? Not really. I would probably sell a bullish out of the money put spread, keying off of that 118 price point, expecting that horizontal breakout to hold, expecting that 100-day moving average to hold. We should get other retailers reporting this week, so watch the retail earnings announcements. So let's take a look and see what else we can find here. Relative strength 30. What's the market doing? What's the market been doing for the last hour? This is a 1 hour time frame. It's been going down. Relative strength 30 is going to show us the stocks that want to go higher. So that's where we want to focus our attention. If you look at the stocks that are up on the day, that's where your strength is. See how easy it is to see that? All I got to do is search, click that column, and look for the gainers. I'll tell you, SPCE, really strong today. All of these, super, super strong. So easy to find the stocks that we want to be in. Let's click through a couple of them, take a look. Got some tails under body. Not my favorite chart because it's been so weak. TWLO, trying to move higher. And you just go through and take a look until you find something like this. And you go, ooh, look at that uptrend. Really, really strong. Breakout to a new high. Stocks on its high of the day. Markets coming in, excuse me. Look at the orange line above zero. Relative strength. Hey, this is a stock that I want to be owning. So the way that you would play this, we'll do an SPY overlay. Back when I was telling everybody, look, the market is down right now. This is where we want to be getting long. You take a look at a stock like this, it's pulled back. You got relative strength right here. You get long. Which is the first stock to run higher? This one, because you already know that buyers are lined up for it. So TDOC, it's not a real liquid company, so I'm not a company that has real liquid options, but it's a great stock to day trade. So that's a nice day trading candidate for today. But again, I'm going to try and find something that looks good for tomorrow as well. Shack is something that we've been watching. You can see the relative strength here. I'm going to take off that SPY overlay, and you can see how it is above the prior day's high. Good relative strength. Take a look at that daily chart. Yes, I like SHAK. You can see it's been compressing, good relative strength, and it's above the 100-day moving average. I think you can sell a bullish put spread below that $72 strike price. Try and stay within 2 weeks of expiration. We're going fairly close to the money. You should be able to get a nice credit for it. And you're seeing today in a down market, stock wants to go higher. Has a little bit of filling to do in here to get into that gap as well. So that looks like a really good one. SHAK. Shake Shack. I like it. Just looking right down the list here to see if anything pops out. ZM, I bought that earlier today. I like that one. Again, not very liquid options. Going to go into the stock ER. Take a look at that option liquidity. Not bad. 4. Okay. Zoom video. Not bad. So this is also a nice one. If you wanted to sell a bullish put spread, I would key off of that $92 price level. That's the horizontal breakout right there. That level should be preserved. Market down, stock up. Nice. Great relative strength. Good volume. Got all the things that we want, and it actually has some decent option liquidity as well. So ZM, another good one. SHAK, another good one. Going to go in and take a look and see if I can find something in the pop bull search, one of my favorites for swing trading. There's ZM again, and I'm just scanning down through the list. Netflix has been really strong today. Nice power move higher. You can see even in a down market, stock has been up. So I think Netflix is another one that you want to take a look at, in particular if we get some pretty decent selling this afternoon and then we get a lower open tomorrow. Netflix might be a stock to consider on any kind of pullback or weakness on the open tomorrow, on the notion that there are buyers lined up and the stock wants to move higher. So I do like Netflix. I do like Netflix. So there you go. Let's take another look at the market. So we've got 3 stocks that I just highlighted that I like. We've got SHAK. Sorry about that, folks. SHAK. And we've got NFLX. And I can't recall the other one that we were just taking a look at. I guess I'll go back into heavy buying here and refresh my memory. Walmart, that was the other one that we liked. After earnings, selling that bullish put spread below the 100-day moving average. So you've got 3 really nice picks for Wednesday. And you know what? I think I started this video off. This holiday's got me all screwed up. I think I said that it was Monday. It's not. Today is Tuesday, February 18th. So just for the record, it is Tuesday, February 18th. These trades should work out well for Wednesday. Thank you. Have a good day. If you like this format, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know, because then I can adjust my content and my YouTube posts accordingly. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and turn on your notifications. Then you won't miss any of these trades. I promise you, they'll always have good educational content and actionable trades. Trade well. Thank you for watching this YouTube video. I'm Pete Stolzers, and I'm going to keep the trade ideas coming along with lots of education. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and please turn on your notifications so that you never miss another trade. If you like the content, please give it a thumbs up. I've loaded 2 other videos that I think you're really going to enjoy. Stay tuned. We'll see you soon.